Okay, guys, this is going to be a tarot reading here on whatever comes out. I just feel that I want to do a reading here, and I just want to kind of, I guess, experiment a little bit and see what comes out here, and then I will figure out what it's going to be about and post the title. Okay. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. And at the end, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like and a share, that'd be cool. Yeah, I decided to use just this tarot deck today. I don't use it that often. Okay, all right, cards kind of coming out, but if they're meant to be, they'll come back out. Okay. I'm going to actually pull one of these Dragon Oracle cards also, I think. Hope you can see this in the camera view. Okay. So this one is Crystal Yellow Dragon. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Okay. Okay, let me just take a look at these cards here. So far, I see a couple fours. And okay, so the number 4 is about stability, foundations, and leaps of faith. So we have air signs here, earth signs, and water signs. But the sign that stands out the most here is Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio stands out the most, which is a water sign. Okay, let's go ahead and start here. 4 of Swords is first. And this represents like needing to recharge your batteries. You could be tired, maybe mentally exhausted. But it's also recovery. Time to regroup. So yeah, so overall it looks like you need to get some rest and relaxation. Maybe even going on like a small vacation type thing. Or big vacation, but maybe, but just some type of rest. Sometimes vacations can actually be not restful, huh? They can be kind of packed and busy. So this, maybe just get some rest. Next is the Tower card. And with the Tower, it can be sudden changes. And it's a transformation and chaos. Can be a lot going on. And this is probably why you need the rest. Looks like there's a lot going on, a lot of changes. Next, let's see, the Five of Swords. And this card, it can indicate that there may be some hidden agenda. Could be some deceit going on. So just as a, just be careful. Can also indicate an unwise choice. So if you're not the one being deceitful, or maybe somebody being deceitful towards you, it could be that maybe there's an unwise choice, either that you made or that you're thinking about making. Or maybe that's why you're tired and there's chaos. Maybe something with deceit and making a choice that maybe was not a good choice. Next is the Eight of Pentacles. And this card is about learning all you can about a subject. It can even be going back to school, but it's learning a new skill or profession. And also indicates new opportunities. Next is the Death card. And doesn't mean literal. It just means that endings that lead to new beginnings. It's renewal and change and transformation. So this is also change and chaos and transformation also. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out here, looking at the cards, figuring out what's going on here with some of you guys that going through all this transformation and change. But this is also, like clearing out the old. And kind of like let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Next is the Four of Cups. And this card can be about missed opportunities. Or maybe you're missing the point on something. It's also, there can also be maybe even distractions. Maybe you're blocked by fears and doubt. And, it can be some insecurities also, but sometimes this card also means, like somebody's extending something right in front of you and you're missing it. You're not seeing what's right there, what's right in front of you. Looks like you could be concentrating on these three other cups and you're not paying attention to something here. So the card is a reminder to wake up, wake up and see what's right in front of you. Next is the Knight of Swords. And this card is shows that things that, like events that move with great speed. And it can be sudden or unexpected changes, which also the Tower can be unexpected changes also. But this shows that somebody can be a little defensive, but focused. Card shows also courage and determination. So with this, I don't know if you're being focused. This is saying somebody's focused. So I'm trying to figure out if this is you or somebody right around you. Well, let's go to the next is the Nine of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Swords after. And you have the Knight of Swords. And the Five of Swords. And the Four of Swords. So lots of swords here. So, you know, you could be surrounded by Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So with the Nine of Swords here, this shows that there's some anxiety and stress. But you could be even maybe expecting the worst. But a lot of times it can be unfound fear. Sometimes we just need to refocus our thoughts. I know that it's easier said than done. But sometimes, it can be obsessing a little bit over something, and that can cause illness and you not to feel very good. So if you can try to refocus your thoughts, maybe look at what's in front of you, or look, even maybe not right in front of you, but maybe it's right to the side of you. Maybe open your eyes a little bit. Open your mind. Maybe this is saying also don't concentrate on what exactly is in front of you, or maybe that's what you've been doing. Instead of looking around, looking at different things, look to the side. Maybe there's something there, something you're missing. Okay, next is the Ten of Swords. And this shows the end of a situation that brings relief or sadness or both. But it's opportunity for new happiness. It can also be end of addictions. So we have a couple cards here that say the end of something so that something new can begin. So it looks like a lot of changes going on, or transformation going on. And then it looks like things will move, with a move fast here. Things will move fast here for you. I think if you follow the advices and look, hey, wake up, look at something else that's maybe been right around you. Once you do that and focus on that, and when I say refocus your thoughts, maybe try to get out of your head a little bit and refocus on your thoughts on something that can be, I say right in front of you, but maybe it's right to the side of you. So you do that and things will start to move fast. Looks like something new can begin. I'm just looking at this oracle card saying to walk the higher spiritual path. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. So maybe this, by missing the point, or maybe being bored, maybe expand yourself, look around, walk a different path, get more on the spiritual path here maybe. Okay, you guys. Actually, you know what? I think I do want to pull, excuse me, a couple more cards. Don't know why my voice always gets like this when I'm talking. Let's see, actually. Let's see if I can just get something more out of this here. Maybe something even a little bit more specific. Okay, well, two came out. Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords, and the Seven here of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles here, this is usually good news about your money or career. It can be promotions or scholarships, but it can also be, like a student pursuing a new course of study, which the Eight of Pentacles here, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, and they're kind of both talk about pursuing some studying and learning something new. So that kind of goes with that. Next is the High Priestess. And this says to follow your intuition. You could be, on your insights. It could be, you could have psychic abilities. Well, everyone does, but maybe you've, been realizing it a little bit more. Shows you have a lot of inner knowledge. Changes that are taking place on the inner planes. So when I mentioned over here about walk the higher spiritual path, and I mentioned maybe, look something new, this talks about changes that take place on the inner plane. So maybe you're going through something spiritually here. That's what it could be about. And next with the Eight of Swords. So this card is kind of like the illusion of entrapment, like feeling restricted. It can also be a lack of self-confidence. But it says to kind of like take responsibility of your life now. And you got the Eight of Swords along here with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So this is clarifying the other cards here about with anxiety and the stress and maybe a little lack of, self-confidence, expecting the worst, sleepless nights. Looks like with the chaos and ending of stuff, maybe you need to go on this spiritual path, on this little bit of an inner journey within yourself and find something a little bit more spiritual. Seven of Pentacles is next. And this shows like efforts rewarded in the future. Just the need for patience. And it's also about reward, and just have faith. And it's also unnecessary worry. Like over here I said, stress and worry. Okay, you guys. Again, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. And if you liked it, if you want to give it a like and a share to somebody that you might think needs to hear this or might like to hear this, that would be cool. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.